Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is cool.
I love that. I love the beat. The future ain't great health today. All in day, responsible self. Where the fires will light more hell. The future ain't great health today. Every day, responsible self. That's catchy. I love it.
The Fighters.
Yeah. We fight with you.
Well, good morning and welcome to My Help My Mississippi. We're right here on WMPR 90.1, the number one show on the radio. We're going to be providing you with some helpful, healthy information. Information that's going to make a difference in your life for the rest of your life. So it's raining outside and we're inside. And if you're driving, I want you to be careful. But if you're home, get your pen and paper because you're going to be writing down some stuff this morning that's going to be life changing. I'm just telling y'all, this is the show to be listening to. You can also check us out on Facebook and YouTube this morning. We figured this need to go on both streams because, man, it is fully packed. We're grateful for WMPR for the community work that it does right here on 90.1, providing you with this helpful, healthy information you can grab on the run. Again, guys, number one station in the nation. Yes, I'm your host, Chef Charles, and I have with me two fabulous guests this morning. We're going to jump right into it because I have Richie to my right, Sharon to my left, and we're going to get them to introduce ourselves. I just want to give a shout out, though, first of all, to Healing Touch Fitness, man. I was out there a couple of weeks ago because we had Thanksgiving in, and I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I was out there a couple of weeks ago, man. Folks were dancing on top of the building. I'm telling you.
That's right.
It was so much fun.
Yes,
We had 90-year-olds in there dancing. Man, I'm telling you. Listen, I want to take away the excuses from you today. Okay, that's what I want to do. I just want to remove the excuses today. Because our guest today is just gonna blow you away. Let's jump right into it because we don't even have enough time.
Right.
So, to my right, Rich, introduce yourself and the organization that you represent, Healing Touch Service. And man, did we have a good time the other week? Go ahead and introduce
Yes,
yourself.
indeed. My name is Richland Green, known by Richie. I'm owner and operator of Healing Touch Fitness, where we take fitness to another level at a Healing Touch. And we are located in Byron, Mississippi, 6775 South Sidewell Road. We have classes Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. and 10 o'clock a.m. Come see us.
And I was out there. I'm telling you, your folk have a great time.
Yes.
They exercise
Yes.
with fun.
Yes.
They have that beat. They have that dance. They make you want to jump and
We
move.
do it all.
Yes.
We do it all. Yes, we
And,
do it all.
And to my left, the amazing Cheryl. Introduce yourself.
My name is Cheryl McGee. I also am a member of Healing Touch Ministries. We just go out Monday through Friday. We have a great time. Richie is our instructor, and she just get down with it. She tells a lot of truth. She doesn't hold anything back.
She
That's
does.
right.
No, she does not. She does not hold anything back. And she tells us the truth about our health, how we should eat, what we should eat, what's good for us, what's not good for us, what exercises are good for us. She makes sure we do all the right things. We get up against that wall and we go at it all the time. Yes, and on Fridays we do line dances. Just do a whole lot of different, healthy stuff, And she makes sure that we get it. Any questions we have, we can ask her. If we don't have time right then, we can ask her out, afterwards. She just get down with it. Anybody have any aches and pains? What do you want to do today? And she just, ask her any questions you want to ask her. We we just do a variety of exercises. I just can't say enough about her.
Well, and amazingly, you say that you do a variety of exercises, and she asks, anybody feeling this way today, and she introduced food, different things like that. And I didn't know this, but like there's an 80-year-old working out with you all, and I didn't realize that there are people in the class like yourself, Sharon, you've had a heart transplant
I
and you're
did.
still exercising.
Yes, I
So
am.
tell us a little bit about
I
your journey.
recently, 2 years ago, well, it's been 26 months ago, I had a heart transplant.
Okay.
October the 21st,
October 21st. Okay.
2003, I had a heart transplant. Well, it actually started 2014, and I
Okay.
had started off with congestive heart failure.
Okay.
And it started out, it felt like I had like, know how you feel like you said, dog, I got this cough and I just can't get rid of it.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, I just can't get rid of this cough. So I was taking like Robitussin, still going to work. And then I woke up one morning, I was in the hospital.
Oh.
I said, oh my God. And my mom and my sister, everybody was around me. I said, what's going on? They said, well, you just fell out. And I said, what? They was like, yeah. We had to call an ambulance. So that's where it started. So then I had to get a pacemaker. I saw Dr. Ellis. This was before he
Okay.
passed. I saw him, and then they sent me to the specialty clinic. And then I started seeing Dr. Myrna Alexander.
Okay.
She retired. She recently retired.
Can you hear us, Marcus? Okay, good. Okay.
And she recently retired. And so they hooked me up with Dr. Hernandez.
Okay.
And so he's the one. Well, he's the one who helped me now. He's my doctor now, along with Dr. Long and over there at University Medical Center. So I see him now. But just to make a long story short, my transplant, it wasn't easy. Don't get me wrong. It was not.
Doesn't sound easy. Transplant in itself.
I had to learn how to walk again.
Okay.
Right now I'm doing better. But at first, it was really, really complicated. It was very, very hard. They put me on medicines, my immunosuppressants. I started off with prednisone. Mycophenolate is one of them. And tacrolimus is another one of my immunosuppressants I take. And I take like other medicines. I take like, aspirin for blood clot, and I take a lot of other medicines, but those are my two main ones that I have to take every day. It was, it has been a really, really long road to get to where I am. And I talk to other people who have had transplant, but my heart transplant has been just something. And I wake up every morning thankful.
Sure.
I do. I wake up every morning. I play, I do my meditation, and then I do my my prayer, and then I eat my breakfast, and then I'm so thankful to be here. And to have somebody else's heart in your body, it's amazing.
Yes.
Because when I wake up every morning, I am just so thankful, so grateful. And it just brings tears to my eyes every day. Sometimes I just want to go out and just stand in the rain and say, oh God,
Look at God.
Look at God, like Corinne Hawthorne song. Look at God. And it's just amazing to just still be here, because I was at the end stage heart failure. And they had put me on Milleron. Milleron. That's one of the medicines. And I used to have to give myself all of that. And when I was at the end stage, I had got down to, I was down to almost 70 pounds almost.
Wow.
And now I've just gained my weight back in like the last couple of months. I went from 70 pounds to 120. So now I'm just getting to 120 now. And so I was like looking like this to like this now. And so it's just been a long, long road.
But you're
Just
still
to-
fighting. And the question that I want to ask is, it's like you are appreciative and you are doing things to show that you are appreciative for a second
Yes,
chance.
if
You're exercise, you're doing the
yes,
thing,
if
you're
I see
eating.
a person on the road, I'll give them some shoes. I made my
Uh-huh.
daughter just back here. I made my daughter take off her shoe. She was like, "Mama, no." I was like, "Yes, give that man some shoes. Give him some
Mhm.
shoes. He's homeless. He doesn't have anything. Let him have them. You got boxes and boxes of shoes. What is it
Yeah.
gonna hurt you?" So it's things like that that you see somebody on the side of the road. And then there was this other lady. She came over there with me, and we all gave money so that he could have something to eat. So
Give them back.
yes,
Yeah.
so it's
Look at
giving
you.
back.
I
So
love
it's
it.
it's thing like it's something like that that you just don't think about
Yeah.
sometimes.
And
So you never know. You never
no,
know.
you don't. But when you have a heart transplant, does it make you like wish everybody would take better care of theirs?
Yeah, it makes you say, you better not eat
You
that.
better not
Yeah,
eat
you
that.
better
You
not
better.
eat that Big Mac. Or
Tell it, girl. Come
yeah,
on with it.
yeah,
All
you
right, we
better
get to the
you
nitty
better be
gritty
careful
now.
about all of
Hmm.
that Wendy's. I have to tell my daughter, you gotta quit eating all that cheese because I don't eat cheese anymore. And you better lay off of all of that.
Yeah.
Because my mother always said, well, you can eat some macaroni and cheese. I said, I don't think I'm finna clog up my my
Thank you.
arteries
So
anymore.
you're thinking, and we were talking right before the show, guys, about eating on purpose. So you're thinking, if I eat this, it's going to be clogging up my arteries, which can affect my heart because the heart has to overwork when it's the pump, and your arteries are clogged, and a lot of fatty food
Mm.
is going to obviously clog the arteries. The fat and the plaque build
Makes the
up
heart
Yeah,
there,
the
work
plaque
harder.
build.
and the heart is working harder.
Yes.
Now
Right.
you've had a transplant, a heart transplant. You said 23 months ago.
26 months.
26 months ago, and you are, and I want to just say thank you for being appreciative of it, simply because there's so many people who have transplants and they don't change
Right. I've
how
I've
they're
I've I've
living.
come across people who they say, well, I can eat. I'm gonna eat whatever I want. Well, God's giving you a
A
second
second chance.
chance. So why would you still smoking? You still smoking weed? You still drinking? So why would you continue to do what
Right.
you're doing? That's
Right.
your whole life. So you got to come to God and you got to forgive yourself for whatever you've done. That's your past life.
That's your
Yep.
past life,
That's your
and
past.
you have a
You
second
have a
chance.
second
And it can
chance.
start today, right
Yeah,
now.
start right now. You know.
So Richie, I want to come to you on this one because uh, you help people with second chance. You have people who've had strokes. You have
Yes.
people that can hardly walk. And like I said earlier, 90-year-old, we're going to have her on the
Yes.
phone later. And so you're helping people find mobility, find themselves.
Yes.
And tell us how you're doing it. I know Sharon mentioned before, you'll ask, I guess you find out what people need. You have different needs there. And that's exciting to know. And you are, so tell us about your past, first of all, because you are she was on the show a couple of weeks ago. I had to bring her back because, I mean, she's phenomenal. You are, you're a nurse. So give
Yes.
us a little bit of your history and why it's important you can have people in your class because of your background, you know how
Yes.
to recognize things and
Correct.
guide things. So share it with
Correct.
us.
Well, I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for about 20 years. What I did was how I'm able to do this is I mixed my nursing and my personal training together. And that allowed me with my nursing skills that I've used and collected throughout the years with private duty, uh, clinic, hospice, all different areas. I took that and was able to apply it to real life and provide exercises to help maintain a good quality of life regardless of any ailments or disease processes one might have.
Okay. That's good because we got you feel comfortable being in a class with her because she can recognize some things. And again, we talked to someone who had a heart transplant. That's why people ask me, why do you sing about your organ? Because I always I say there's something that's called EFP. Okay. EFP stands for eating for purpose.
Okay.
Eating for purpose for my heart, you see. It would let me know by how it's treating me.
Yeah.
I
It will.
treat it,
Yeah.
it treats me. Together we make great harmony. We're working together.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yes.
just the heart. I can't put all the pressure on the heart
Exactly.
and let
Right.
the heart just do whatever it does by me not being cautious of what I'm doing to affect it.
Correct.
You right?
Right.
Because a lot of times we don't. I always said we had more food education, guys. We would be on less medication.
Yes.
But
Right.
we haven't been
Correct.
educated, and we're killing our hearts and don't even know we're killing our heart.
Mm-hmm.
And we're saying we
Mhm.
can't stop. I can't stop this. I gotta have this to eat. Okay. When you have a heart transplant, like you have, had,
Right.
that makes you see things different.
It you have a whole different outlook on life. Yes, you do. You do. You have a different, you know, um, you become well, let me speak for myself. It drew me closer to God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it drew me closer to God. It did. And it drew me closer to my mom, to my sisters, to my
That's
brothers.
important.
Yeah. And it made me see life through a different lens because I'm living life not only for me,
Mm-hmm.
but for everybody else too. And I want everybody to know that life is so short, so
So
precious,
precious.
so
Oh,
dear,
it
Yeah.
is.
and you can be gone and like this. But God kept me here.
Yes.
He kept me here to tell some other people,
Yeah.
not only about me, but about Him,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
that He's greater than we all realize. You
He's
know,
bigger than the food
he's bigger.
that we said we can't do without. That's
I
killing
can't
us.
even explain it.
Yeah.
You know, I can't even explain it. You know, like Kirk Franklin said, I can't attain it. He's so amazing.
Right.
You know, I mean, he is just so amazing. You know, it was like when I woke up from, from having my transplant, I got like 30 doctors around me.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm like, and when I open my eyes, I can barely see, and I'm like,
Wow.
what's going on? And they're all looking. I got all these lights flashing in my eyes, trying to see, and everybody's clapping. She's
Wow,
out.
'cause
She's out.
she's
She's out.
alive.
She's
Yeah.
out. You know, and so it's like, yeah, she's gonna be all right. And so yeah,
You know, I tell people often that there's no food worth dying for,
yeah,
and you're doing to your body, uh, uh, whatever you're doing today, your body's gonna respond later, right?
right.
I was in Memphis with my brother. He had stage 4 lung cancer, and we thought it was the last treatment. He has one more, so I was up there yesterday, watching his mobility,
Right.
and I was thinking about you, Rich, in our call because of just he needs home milk. He needs to be moving. Needs to be
Uh-huh.
exercising because if
Right.
you don't
Yes.
move,
Yes.
you're gonna lose those muscles,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
And so we were putting a plan together, saying, "Hey, we got to do this. We need to do this." And the doctor was, gonna get somebody in there to help him do it because you cannot be still and don't use your muscles. And
Right.
that's why I like going places. I want people to be able to go. It's getting cold, and look. First of all, if you, um, mm.
I can make you move it. I can make you use your muscles being perfectly still.
Oh yeah,
Right.
you
Right.
would
done
do
it.
it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
so you don't have to be
You get up
outside.
against that wall. You get up
It's
against
gonna
that
be
wall.
cold.
Yep.
And what I want is like, uh, you don't have any excuse if you hadn't had a heart transplant and you getting out there exercising and you trying to make things happen, gaining some weight,
Yeah.
keeping things up. Uh, if you're not 90 years old. Okay, because the 90 years old is in your class working out, having
is
fun,
correct.
right?
That is
Right.
correct.
So, guys, we don't have any excuse. We got people with heart transplants out. We got people with have strokes out there in your class. We got people 90 years old, diabetes. They're out there. So if you're sitting at home and you're 50, you're 60, you're 70, and you're thinking, you can't do it. Wait a minute. Hello, wait a minute now. And what I like about the class is they have fun.
Right.
Don't have fun. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah, I saw it. Don't have fun. And that's good when you can exercise and yet benefit from it.
Yes.
And she talks about the different food and things like that. And so it's like not one dimensional, but it's like, hey, guys, we're trying to take care of you.
Right.
We don't
Well,
want you to
And
have
I
to
think
go.
another thing that makes a difference is how you talk to yourself. You know, you gotta believe that you can do. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So if you believe you can do it, you can achieve it.
Yes.
And I had to make myself believe it because for a minute, I was starting to get depressed. Like, oh God, you have to say, well, why me? Why did this happen to me? But then God answered me. He said, why not you? I put my son on the cross. He died for the whole world. So you know better. So when you look at it from that perspective, you think, okay, well, now I can smile.
Yeah.
Now I can make it through. I made it through this day. I've made it this far. So I still got a whole life to live. So you are okay.
And she is smiling.
I made it this far.
Yeah.
So,
and I would like to say something real quick. That's another thing about group exercise is that when you have people from different areas and walks of life that have overcome and overcame different things such as that, and they hear you tell your story, it encourages them to do more. You know what I'm saying? It encourages them not to have an excuse. To understand their why. Why am I out here doing the things that I'm doing to improve my body, to improve my life and well-being? So, it's not just about, looking good or I can't eat this and I can't eat that. It's also about, having a community and, people with everybody's having the same goal, and everybody's encouraging each other and pulling. So that's also really important also.
So when you say that, we got all these different variety of people. We got African, Asian. Okay.
We got our group is very
cheese,
diverse,
but I can go to
and you are always welcome. Everybody is welcome. We are very diverse. We love everybody's body.
Yes. So you can eat all these different foods that may not be healthy for you for one group of people, but this may be healthy for you over here. So you may be able to go to the Asian side and, get something from here. Or go through Ethiopia and get something from here.
Well, don't even worry about it, because Richie and I are already talking about coming up there making some plant-based mac and cheese that Rich can have. So
I can't
we're gonna
wait.
make it happen, right?
Yes,
we're gonna make that happen.
Got that wheat flour.
And we also like to experiment and learn different healthy ways to eat. We instead of like I call them like healthy potlucks, kind of like we come together and we'll have a theme, and we will bring foods that are like, one time we had like a rainbow and everybody had to draw a color. So you couldn't just choose a color like, I'll get blue for
now
blue.
This is all in the exercise class.
Yes,
y'all doing all that in the exercise class. Y'all just bring it to a whole nother level, right?
Yes. And in the back
she
has these different juices that we can buy or get. And they're filled with all kinds of antioxidants that we can have.
Taking care of that whole body.
I try to find good tasting ways to get good stuff into your body. That's what she's talking about.
Oh, listen.
And
I'm all for the good taste now. Don't bring me no nasty food telling me it's good for me. I love good tasting food.
It just has to be good for me. She's on it now all the time.
So if we could find new ways to eat healthy, you're not so quick to quit.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you won't be so fast to be like,
Could you
well,
go back and say that again? If you find good, healthy ways.
if you find good, healthy ways to eat, you're not so quick to quit.
Wow, that's
Right.
good.
Because you have a variety. It's
Yeah.
boring eating
And
the
you
same
just do
thing
the
all the
same
time.
thing.
Yeah, no.
People trying to change,
Right,
and now all of a
exactly.
sudden, the change, they got to eat the same thing. So they're going to go back eating that unhealthy thing because they get tired of eating that same
Exactly.
thing.
Right.
So we like to provide a variety, so then that way you don't get bored. And then
Yeah.
it tastes good too. So then you can enjoy it with your family and your kids,
Yeah.
and everybody ain't looking all salty, trying to choke it down, acting like they like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, they don't. And this is at a a Heal and Touch fitness class.
It
Y'all
is.
talking about food and everything.
Because they go
right?
together. They are
They
not
do.
opposing.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Say that again.
Yeah, they go together. Exercise and eating healthy or eating well are not opposing factors. They go together.
Come on with it now.
Right.
See,
You can't have one without the
without
other.
the
Yeah.
other.
Right.
Well, you can, but you won't be very successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, heart transplants, you're eating right, you're exercising, and here's the coach helping you to get to that level. You have your team of doctors, but there's no excuse for you to sit at home and say, "Oh, little poor me." You're looking
Yeah.
at it like, I got a second chance. I
Yeah.
got to take care of
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't base everything on poor little me, because there are some people who wish they could get a transplant,
Right.
or who really who are like my mom always said, some people worse in worse shoes.
Oh,
than
yes.
you.
It's
Yeah.
always somebody else.
It's always somebody.
Yeah.
But the Bible speaks that the poor you will always have.
Mhm.
Always.
Yeah.
So you just can't think of yourself as I'm the only one.
Yeah.
No, you're not the only one.
We may have a call. Call you on the air.
Yes, I'm calling in about the Healing Touch.
This is Claire.
Hey, Miss Claire.
How are you?
Hi.
I'm doing good today. How are
Good.
you?
We are so good, Miss Claire. We wanted Miss Claire to introduce herself to you all guys because how old are you, Miss Claire?
90.
She's 90. And so, Miss Claire, you attend Heal and Touch Fitness?
Yes, I do. I have ever since she's had it.
Ever since she had it. She's amazing, isn't she?
She is. Richie is just great. She's just such a help to everybody and always encouraging, and never, you never feel like you shouldn't be there because you can't do what everybody else is doing. And it's just fun. And she has a great group of people that come that you just get to be such good friends with, because they're also friendly to you and so encouraging all the time.
So now, listen, I was there, did the food cooking demonstration, and I saw you out there dancing at 90 years old. You wasn't missing a beat. How you do that?
Well, I don't know about that.
You were having fun.
Yeah, we always have fun. It's just a great group, and everybody just has so much fun together.
Well, if you're 90 and if I'm 60 and I'm at home not doing anything, what would you advise me to do?
Get up and go to Richie's classes. They're so good.
Just get up and go to Richie's classes. Do something,
I
huh?
love it.
So, do you feel like exercising has helped you in your mobility at 90 years old?
Oh, I think so. I've done it all my life. I've done something. And then these classes are just so good that, you just enjoy going, and you just feel good after you get through.
You feel good after you get through at 90.
You might be tired. You
You
might be tired.
but you feel good.
Yeah.
90 years old out there exercising. How many days a week do you do it?
Well, I usually go to Planet Fitness every day if I can to ride the elliptical.
Uh-huh.
Then I go to their classes whenever I can make it. I go.
Wow.
And you heard her
At least
correctly.
3 days a week.
Yeah,
3
you heard
days a week.
she works out before she comes to my class, ladies and gentlemen. Repeat that. She works out before she comes to my class. Isn't that a blessing?
Wow.
That's
Wow.
like
That's a
at
blessing.
90.
At
Really.
90?
At 90. That's a
Marcus, can you
blessing.
hear that? At 90?
It just makes my
Oh
heart
my
so
God.
happy.
You inspire me. I want to go exercise like right now.
Isn't that an inspiration?
That is
I am
absolutely
inspired.
inspiration. I'm
Yes.
telling you. I mean, because I see people, gee, not even half that age. Let me do the math. Half that age would be 45. I
Mhm.
see people 45 not doing anything. And here
Right.
you are 90
Yep.
every day.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Some people be on Facebook on Ozempic trying to do what she does without it.
90.
Yes.
So, what advice would you give people who are 90 and maybe younger, Miss Claire?
Well, at least try Richie's classes. And there's something for everybody to do. And you'll find out that it's so much fun to do it. And if you go and have that in mind to begin with, you have a purpose to make yourself go and do something for yourself that will undoubtedly help you in the long run.
Exactly.
Wow. At 90, you have purpose. That's cool.
Yeah,
I love
Of
it.
course. You have purpose until the day you leave here. But I have a question for you. How does your doctor feel about you working out? We got to address, saying some of the taboo issues because
Yeah.
a lot of people think, oh, I'm too old to do this, this, and that, and that. But what do the professionals, other than myself, say about
Well,
you working out?
I had a knee replacement a year ago, and then in August I had a shoulder replacement. And I was just at the doctor yesterday, and she told me just to keep on going and doing. The exercise is good for me, and that it will help me gain back the mobility that I need in my arm. And she just said, keep going. And that's what I try to do, just keep going.
So I'm sitting here with my mouth open because
Me too.
you can have a knee replacement.
Yes.
Because I think you're fit even before you have the knee replacement, right? So you're in good shape. So that
Yes.
goes well. So you come back and now you've had a shoulder replacement. And let me get this right. You're 90?
Mm-hmm. Here's the key.
Don't keep saying that. My children remind me
And
of that.
she hasn't stopped.
And here's the thing,
I
though.
love it,
If
though.
you start, anytime you have a surgery or a procedure done, it puts a toll on your body. So if your health is here at 100%, it's going to bring you down to 80.
Uh-huh.
Okay. For a little while until you can come back up.
Mhm.
Okay. So the higher you start, the further down you don't have to go.
Yeah, I got you.
So you
That's
start
right.
off as strong as you can. And I've told Miss Claire this before both of her surgeries. All right. So we're going to start strengthening this, and that, and that. So then that way, from the trauma of the surgery, you're not so weak and you bounce back a whole lot faster.
So,
Right.
so Ms. Claire, the reason I keep saying it because I just don't want 60 and 8 and 70 and 80-year-olds at home thinking that they can't do anything because you're such a prime example of fighting for your health and I just believe that the future in great health today, every day, and we're responsible.
Yes.
We're
Right.
responsible for
Right.
our health. And we
Right.
got to go
Right.
get it. And I just want people to know and understand. If you're 30, 40, 50 years old, I'm not going to let Miss Claire outwork me and she's 9. I'm coming at it. I'm about to go get it.
Yes.
If you can, there's some people don't even bounce back because, like you said, Rich, they so low
Yep.
and don't bounce back from a knee surgery or
Correct.
shoulder
That
surgery.
is
But
correct.
when you are in as good a shape as you're in, like we were talking about earlier, when our immune system is high, we catch COVID, it doesn't affect us as bad.
Yes.
When we have surgery, it doesn't affect us as bad because we've been working out. We have strengthened these muscles, right?
Yes,
Right.
correct. The body is stronger before it has to take that hit.
Yes. Any final comments before we let you go, Michelle? Listen for calling in this morning. This is so it is great.
That's great. That is so
so
great.
good.
Yes, that's great.
Any parting comments for our listeners at WMPR 90.1 here?
No, all I can say is that everybody should try and come to Healing Touch because
They
you
should.
might be apprehensive at first about it, but it's so much fun. And she encourages everybody to go at their own pace and doesn't push anybody to do something that they shouldn't be doing. You just
Correct.
do what you can do, and there's people from all ages there and all kinds of things that they have wrong with them that they're working on. But she helps, and it's always just such a good thing to do. So I need to get off this phone now so that I can get ready to come to her 10 o'clock class.
All right.
10 o'clock class. Thank you
Don't
so
meet
much
me there,
for
meet me there.
thank you for calling in this morning, Miss Clara, and we'll see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'm gonna hang up first, and then I'm gonna say it one more time. She's 90 years old.
90.
That is so cool, though. And apparently, though, Healing Touch Fitness, it's making a difference. See, everybody, you've said it, Ms. Clark said it. We got so many people with different things that they've overcome and they're attempted to overcome. And you're reaching them where they are and helping them to go to that next level. And that's what we want to do. Okay.
Yes.
Marcus, we're going to take a break, are we? And we're going to be back on the other side of the hour. You're listening to WMPR 90.1, the number one show on the radio.
All right.
Okay, so the mics are live.
You know, I always tell people, you never know.
The mic is live.
Oh.
The future in great health. Every day responsible self. Where the fires we fight for help. The future in great health. Today, every day responsible self. Where the fires we fight for help.
Well, you heard it. The future in great health today, every day responsible self. You're listening to My Help My Mississippi right here on WMPR 90.1, where we're talking about people with heart transplant and 90 years old and heart attacks, all working out at Healing Touch Fitness, right? Well, this part of the program, what I want to do real quick is it's called Who Am I? This is where I name a particular fruit or vegetable, and you tell me if you can guess who I am. Okay, so first of all, most people use me around this time of the year, holiday season, to go into their food. So I'm telling you that up front.
Okay.
All right, so I'm especially I can be red, I can be green, I can be yellow. Especially the red ones are amongst the richest natural source of vitamin C, supporting immunity, skin health, and collagen production. I'm excellent for the eye health, which help protect your eyes from muscular degeneration and night blindness. I have something called lutein in me and beta carotene, and they help prevent that. I am rich in antioxidant. I fight inflammation. I knock it out. And I have cellular damage thanks to oxidant like flavonoid. Listen, we can't wait until we get I don't know. We can't wait until we get information in our body. We need to continue to be doing something. Okay. I support the heart. The potassium, the fiber help reduce blood pressure, lowers the risk of heart disease. Come on, we need to be taking care of our heart.
Yeah.
Come on now. We already have someone here that had a heart transplant, and here's some food. Food matters, guys. Okay, number 5. I boost your immune system. See if somebody saying it in the chat. Oh yeah, they saying it all in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I
Somebody
got
got
it.
it.
Good morning. Yes. Good for weight management, help reduce inflammation, aid in digestion, and you are right in the chat, guy. It is. I am bell pepper.
Pepper. I knew it. Yeah, I knew it.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
telling you guys, and listen. Food matters. I want you to use the different color rainbows, all the different colors of food. Like if you see red bell pepper, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, you getting different benefits from each one of them. Okay,
Yes.
so I keep
Flavor
it.
from each
Oh,
one of
flavor
them.
from it.
Yes,
Listen, this is where the flavor is coming.
They
now.
recommend for people with heart transplant, you could do a guacamole dip
Yeah.
and cut up your reds and
And you
greens.
see that see the different colors of guys. We gotta start using food as medicine. You know, my help, my Mississippi, my mission is here at the Fighters is to make sure is to empower people to view food as medicine.
Right.
You know, Steve Jobs said it best. If you don't make food your medicine, then medicine will become your food.
Right.
We gotta we gotta start looking at food as medicine. And that's why I like it when you mention Richie, that you talk about not just exercising in the class because you know they will go together, but you also introduce food. You even invited me to come and do a food demonstration there, and the people loved it. You know, and we had a good
We
time.
love learning different ways
Yes.
to get healthy and be
Yes.
healthy and stay
Yes.
healthy.
Yes.
And that's what we have to do, though. You know, I like how you introduce, different, juices, different food, and different exercise. Y'all taking care of the whole body.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm about.
She's taking care of the whole body.
Yes,
She's
correct.
starting with your feet. You take off your
Yeah.
socks.
Yes.
She make you wiggle your toes.
Oh my
Your
goodness.
fingers.
I love it.
Yes.
Look at this class.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
what's
We
up.
get down with
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
now.
I see
Yes.
that.
You do your pinch your ears, you know.
And we do a lot of especially like seasonal stuff too. Like this time we were talking about cardiovascular health. This time of year, the ER is full of people who have chest pain, heart attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And one way I teach the class, a way to cut down on some of that is eat a smaller meal, go for a walk,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do things so your blood isn't so thick, so we
Right.
can stay out of those emergency rooms.
Like for me, even with my heart transplant, I still have a lot of sinus drainage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I have because fluid around my heart or anything. I still have a lot of sinus drainage, and I don't know what to do about it. I take the medicines. I get tired of going to ER or whatever to
Mhm.
see about my sinus
Sure.
drainage, because even the doctor, he did put me in the MR machine to see about my brain and
Mhm.
all of that, and then he sent me to the doctor, to Dr. Lee, to see about it. They said they couldn't find anything. They don't see anything. They don't see. We done did that twice. We don't see anything. So they just say, take whatever. But now I still got some sinus drainage, and I still can't, get rid of it.
But you move your body and you do the best you can in spite of, and that's what's important.
That's really
Yeah.
important. I'm gonna email Reggie some things that can help with food, that can help
Yeah.
with sinus too on that. Okay, because
And that may be something else too.
Oh, yeah,
Because
that
I
is.
eat a lot of salad.
So we got to make sure what caused it, and then we got to see what can happen. Okay, let me just say this: food matters.
Food
Let
does
me tell you
matter.
something now. If you're on your medication, I want you to take your medication. And I failed to say this, I'm gonna say it right now because normally I would say it every time I come on the show. A high blood pressure is not mandatory. Okay. Type 2 diabetes is not mandatory, and high cholesterol is not mandatory. but action is required. And food matters.
Yes.
We got to figure out how to incorporate the right food because the body is willing to fight. Okay. All you need to do is to give the body the ammunition to fight with. You can't have a gun and try and protect your home and you don't have ammunition. You just got a gun. You can't have great organ, great cells, and not give them what they need to fight off germs with.
Right.
You got to give the body the ammunition that it needs to go out and fight for you. Okay? Now, we have a heart transplant survivor that is so thankful. She's exercised. So I'm willing to, I'm going to send the information. She'll be tell you, okay? Because I just want to be a sponge.
Right.
And I also want to be able to share resources.
Right.
And how you can help other people even take better care of their heart, because that's what you're doing by being on this show this morning.
Right.
You share with people, if you got a heart and it's yours, because you've been blessed to have somebody else's heart.
Right. Yeah. And we have to write our donors' family,
Oh.
when we.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, once you have a heart transplant, you can write your donor's family to thank them for your heart, and you have a certain length of time to write them, and you don't just give it to anybody. They set you up with your team, and you send it to, you text it back to, I think I have.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know that, but that is good.
Yeah,
It shows appreciation.
Yeah.
And
And then you,
that's good. That's good.
like I'll show you.
The idea of being able to be grateful and
Yes.
show how your gratitude.
Right.
Yeah, you're
And then you exercising, and then you are not only exercising, but you're eating properly.
Yes, and taking
So you're
care of
trying to
your heart.
take care of that.
That's the
Yeah.
main thing.
What's your purpose of doing what you do, Richie?
So then, my purpose is to help people live longer and stronger, and more of an abundant type of life.
Like Miss
Because-
Clara?
Yes.
Yes. 90
That's
years
sweet.
old.
That's
sweet. Because just the fact that helping somebody like that spend more time on earth is a blessing, because as iron sharpens iron, it just kind of spreads and grows.
Yeah.
So her love and her health and ways to live longer is being shared, because she doesn't gatekeep. She shares the information. So just being able to help people live better is just a blessing.
And
Just in general.
when we know and have resources, it's not for us.
Right.
It is to share. It's like a testimony, like her testimony about a heart transplant. We want to, it's look, when you get a second chance with another heart, you want to tell everybody, look, take care of your heart. Now I'm saying this because my mom kidney failed.
Oh, wow.
And so I used to say my mom's kidneys failed her, but I know now my mom failed her kidneys because she didn't do what she was supposed to do. But now she didn't know.
Right.
But so when people like you in an exercise class start sharing this information, now this is what I like.
Because I'm seeing we're still perishing for lack of knowledge. We're
Yes.
still dying because we don't understand why we're doing some of the things we're doing and why it's important.
Right.
So if I share, hey, this is important and this is why it's important, you're more likely to stick with it.
Yes. And it becomes your why. And we know we can overcome everything and anything if we have a big enough why. Like my mom died at 58 years old. Sister died at 54. Another one died at 52. Dad died at 41. And so I want to be able to
Wow.
see my grand. That's a big why. My mom didn't get a chance to see her great grands.
Just see your great grands.
Yeah. So I'm listen. That's why I'm eating on purpose now. Don't play with me.
Right.
Right.
I'm exercising for purpose. See, so when I told you about EFP, eating for purpose, for my heart, you see, that also stands for exercising for purpose.
Oh yeah.
for my
Oh,
heart, you see.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So like you said, they both go together. you know, and I think when we can have a 90-year-old call in and say, hey, I go to class and I enjoy it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Mhm.
pretty cool.
That's
You
cool.
may get a little tired, but you're gonna enjoy it, and she can come out and say, everybody needs to come to Healing Touch Fitness. That means you're doing something. All right. So tell us where Healing Fitness is located, the times,
We
and
are
how they can reach
located
you.
in Byram, Mississippi, one of the best cities in the area.
Yes, yes.
6775 South Sidewell Road, and we are located inside of the Crossroads of Life Church Life Center. Coming from the parking lot, they're the purple doors, not the glass ones. Just come on in. You do not have to be exactly on time, but we do start at 8:30 a.m., 10 o'clock a.m., Monday through Friday. Now, Friday, we just are only at 10 o'clock a.m., and we have line dancing. All levels of expertise and mobility are welcome to all classes. We got something for everybody. Don't meet me there, beat me there.
Beat me there.
So how can they give them how they can reach you and your website and everything?
Our website is healingtouchfitness.com. We can be reached at 601-566-3101.
Okay.
And that's our
And
contact.
those and that's you said every day.
Every day, so that way you can move your body every day. We
Starting
have
at
something for
8:30.
you every day, starting at 8:30
Except for
a.m.
Friday.
Except for Friday at 10.
Okay.
Mhm.
So when we leave here, guys, stay going to work out, right?
Yes, indeed. We're gonna go
Right,
get it
right.
and have some fun while we do it.
Listen, I know you have fun because again, a couple of weeks I was there and I saw you guys. I mean, it was so beautiful. I saw the video. And I didn't get to see it, right? But it was so much fun just watching. And again, how people were enjoying it. And then I didn't realize though until we talked later at the end when I was
Right,
going,
right.
that somebody was naming.
Yeah.
That somebody was in their 80s, 70s, and then
Yeah.
they had all these different
We
things.
got knee
wrong.
replacements, shoulder replacements,
Knee
hip replacements.
Wow.
Yeah. We
That
got
is-
it all. High blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol.
Wow.
And I love to see the labs going down. I love to see the labs getting better, the medications being less needed, the doctors taking them off. Every time I turn around, the doctor's got me off of this one. Doctor lowered that one. I don't have this anymore. And it's just a blessing to hear that. Like,
Wow.
you know, to hear and see that we're not stuck.
Yeah.
Like you said, you don't have to.
Yeah, it's not mandatory. Am I right about it? It's not mandatory that we have all these different diseases.
Exactly, because my mother has it. My father had it. His parents had it. My mom's
Uh-huh.
parents had it.
Yeah.
I don't have it. I do not. In fact, mine's low.
Yeah.
I did something about it.
You
Action
work
was
on
required.
it. You
Yeah.
Action
it
was required.
Yes, I'm telling you. I mean, I raised my hand and said, wait, just because mom and them ain't married and everybody had it, it's like, I don't want it.
Right. You don't have to.
Don't
Don't do it.
I'm not doing that. Absolutely.
Return the same.
Good morning, caller. You on the air?
Well, good morning, young people. How are you all this morning?
We're doing great.
I'm enjoying the show. I'm very, very excited to chime in on it this morning. I'm Clarence Bowes, the owner of CB's Home Repair. I was listening to the young lady that had their nose running and couldn't stop it. I had the same problem years ago. And I'm going to tell you over the air what the doctor gave me, called chlorotrimazole.
Okay.
And it'll stop whatever you got leakage, drainage from your head, from your nose. It's really, really good. But you have to go to the pharmacist and ask them for it behind the counter.
Okay.
Chlorotrimazole.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
And
Mr. Clarence.
it works fine.
Thank you.
But look, let me say this. It's 4 milligrams. Take it at night. Don't drive with it. Only take it 3 nights in a row and stop. And your drainage will stop.
Great. Thank you first of all, thank you for being a listener.
I'm Clarence Bowles. Like I said, I own CB's Home Maintenance, 601-278-5266. No job too small. I'll come out and watch your dog.
Listen, I'm gonna have to reach out to you, buddy. I appreciate it.
tell her I'll get that. And if it work, call me. If it don't work, call me.
We're gonna be in touch, and thank you for being a listener and for calling in and participating today.
It's
Okay.
a very, very good program, and I go to fitness center, but I will be joining you all.
All right.
All
thank you.
And I'm 72 years old.
We will be glad to have you. Come on out.
Yes,
Yeah,
come
because
on
there
out.
were some men out there
Oh,
too,
yes, we
man.
have
I
men.
We
saw
got
that.
some.
Thank you, Mr.
That's
Clarence.
right. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day.
You too, buddy.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, buddy.
And all over the world, really. Thank y'all.
Okay, bye. Bye-bye. We appreciate that info. Again, listen, this is, oh my God, time is, y'all got to come back. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
This has been
Next
good.
time I
So-
come back, I'm gonna read my poem.
Oh, for sure. How long is the poem?
It's not long.
Oh my God. Okay. You got to come back and do the poem then. We got to wrap it. We got to wrap it up here. But man, the poem that you wrote to the donor.
No, it's a poem. I wrote. I had to cut my hair when I first came out. I had to cut my hair because they were saying because I was susceptible to diseases
Sure.
and all that kind of stuff when you first come out. So I had to cut my hair low and that type of stuff. So I wrote a poem.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get her to share that when you get back.
Yeah.
Because listen, as a person who have had a heart transplant, you're welcome to the show anytime because you're so encouraging. And I want to just
Yes.
say thank you
Yeah.
for getting up this morning
And I
and
want to
coming.
say to those who are, getting ready to have a transplant or who have recently or had a transplant to be kind to yourself.
Yeah.
And don't let anyone tell you that you're supposed to be up and doing this or doing that. That's not true. That's not true. God made you who you are, and He did this for you to be able to tell somebody else.
I always say this, and thank you for saying it, because one thing I always say as we wrap it up that no, don't beat yourself up.
No.
No, don't beat yourself up. I don't care where you are, it's where you're going from this point on. Am I right?
Exactly.
So you may not have we've been taught wrong for so long.
For so
So it ain't
long.
all our fault, but so don't beat yourself up.
Right.
Let's go. So first of all, I want to just say thank you again for being a part of My Help My Mississippi #1 show on the radio, WMPR 90.1. We have had so much fun, and it's exciting to be able to say we are fighting for our health. You know why? Because our health is worth
It's
fighting
fighting
for.
Yes,
Thank y'all for being a part of the show. One more time, Richard, that number they can reach you at, because I want them to be able to
Area
do it.
code 601-566-3101. Come on out and see us.
All right, guys. We'll see you next Thursday, same time, same channel right here on My Help My Mississippi, WMPR 90.1. Thank you, Marcus. Let's get that theme music. My theme, holy, yes. Future in great health. Today, every day, responsible self.